Hi, I'm Sheila. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial or makeup look with you all. I will be talking through and just showing you what I will be using and what I'm doing. So that's what I want to do. This is like a Valentine's inspired makeup look. It's just a little something I like to do. So let's go ahead and get started. I know I had told y'all I would come back in and do a makeup look for you all. This is the first one for this channel for all my beauty, for all of my subscribers that is into beauty related things. I'm doing this video for you all, and of course, like I said again, I will have I'll make up a schedule and I will let you know by next week as to what I'm gonna do about both channels and how I divide the videos up. Set a certain amount of days for this channel, certain amount of days for the next channel, my original channel. And so but this is one of the videos. I said I would do something beauty related a week. It doesn't always have to be makeup tutorials. It'd be different things that's beauty related. And then I will always do a talk or chit chat video, because that's what I made this channel for, is just to chit chat, relax, and tell you what's on my mind. So while I'm doing this makeup tutorial, I'll be talking with you in time, in certain times, and I will be telling you what I'm gonna do with what product. I'm gonna try to make this video short, but I'm not gonna guarantee this is gonna be a short video. Like I said on my other channel, I am getting a video editor so I can speed up the process of doing a video tutorial, because my tutorials is the longest videos that I have. I just don't like to skip a step when I'm doing a tutorial or a makeup look. I like to represent the whole entire face. However, I can shorten it up and just do all my foundation and everything, just come back with the eyes. I might do that at times, but I'm gonna get that video editor as soon as I can, okay? But just to let you know, this video may not be short. It's probably gonna be a long video, okay? But I'll try to do it as quick as I can. I'll try to edit as much things as I can from this video. So yeah, just to let you know, because this is my first time doing a video or a makeup look on this channel. All right, so the first thing I like to do is I like to grab my CoverGirl Professional Natural Lash Clear Mascara. Now, I know you're probably thinking this is for the eyelashes. Well, you can put it on your eyebrows as well. And when I use this, it helps me to comb out my lashes. My eyebrows, comb out my eyebrows, so I don't have to go back in with a spoolie or something. So I just basically put that on first and let that dry. The very next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my eyelids. And you guys, I know I do have mascara already on my eyelashes. It's because I had an dentist appointment, and yeah, my teeth look so much better. It was time for a cleaning, so I didn't go in there with any makeup except for mascara. So I just cleaned my face, but somehow or another, the mascara, it would have took putting oil and all that stuff on my face, and I didn't want to do that, and I had to come up here and do this tutorial today before Valentine's Day. So yeah, this is a good primer, you guys. It's skin tone, as you can tell. I know I'm pretty close. I hope you can see. I know you can, because I got this focus like right on my face. I got it zoomed in other words, so you can see what I'm doing. Discoloration on the eyelids because I have that, so I put this on first. Now the way I do things may be different from other people you have seen, but you know, we all have our own technique or our own ways of doing makeup, and that's what makes everything so beautiful. You know, everybody's different. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the L'Oreal Age Perfect Hydra Nutrition Glow Renewal Facial Oil. This is my moisturizer. I would talk about it a little bit, but if you check my blog spot, if you go to Blogger, you will see why. I do have a blog where I write about this product. So yeah, check that out, and I do give more information. I usually use you can use 4 to 5 drops, but for today I'm just going to use 3 drops, okay? And then I just rub it together like this and apply it to my face. This is like a moisturizer. A moisturizer. Okay? I have dry skin. Alright. I hope I didn't scare y'all without having makeup, because y'all ain't never saw me without makeup and looking plain faced. So, but this is the way I do my tutorials. I like for you to see how I start, how I look from the beginning, and how it's going to look at the end. That's the way I like to do it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this L'Oreal Age Perfect Cell Renewal Day Cream. Yes, you guys, my skin is so dry, I have to apply this. Use this whole entire jar of cream here. It just works for me. Once again, just saying, I'm 39 years old, okay? Gotta take care of my skin. Well, you need to take care of your skin no matter what your age is, but you know what I mean. Next thing I'm gonna do, I think I pretty much got the basics right there. No, I got one more thing. I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild On Edge Long Wearing Eye Pencil by Fergie in Midnight Girl, and I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline on top, on my top lash line. Because if I don't, I have very sensitive eyes, and once I put on my eyeshadows, I will destroy or mess up my eyeshadow looks if I don't put this on first on my waterline. And what that does, it makes the eyelashes appear more thicker. If you look at my eye on this side, the eyelashes look thicker than this side. See? This side was done, my eyelashes look thicker. This side, they're not as thicker as this side because I lined my upper lash line and lined it right on the lashes. Okay, I lined this eyeliner right on the lashes, but on the waterline. I will get back to this liner, but not now. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I've been doing this for a while and I kind of like it. I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation. Now, most of my videos on my other channel, I always do my eyes and then go back in with the foundation. But I've been kind of liking just doing the foundation first. And then whatever fallout I have, the concealer will clean that up as far as when I get ready to do my eyeshadows. But the primer I've been liking is this Rimmel Last and Finish primer. It's the Skin Perfecting primer. It increases the foundation wear for up to 8 hours. I've been using this. I do like the new Maybelline Master Prime primers as well. So I go, you know, I use those and this too. So I feel like using this one today because this one is like a lotion. And I want everything to kind of glide on today. And go ahead and get with the foundation. The foundation I'm going to use is the, let's see, the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation for normal to oily skin. It's in the shade 322 Warm Honey. Warm Honey. Okay. I do have 2 other shades, but they wasn't the exact shade. I had to mix the shade. It did come out really nice, but I decided to go pick up the correct shade. And I think this will match me, hopefully. This powder I'm going to use on top of it is in the shade 330 Toffee. And this is the Matte and Poreless by Fit Me or by Maybelline Fit Me as well. So I picked up both of those. So let's go ahead and put on the foundation, which is Warm Honey. Hopefully this works. If not, I'll mix it. Yeah. I think this one is the correct shade. The other one I got was in Sun Beige, and I did a tutorial. And well, actually I didn't do a tutorial. I did a video, and I realized that I should have went with the shade right above Sun Beige, which is Warm Honey. So this is how it looks, and I'm gonna apply it with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Alright, I know I've used it. I do have to wash it, but yeah, you guys, I washed it, like I said, 2 days ago, and I will wash it tonight. Yeah, that's the correct shade. That matches really good. It is a great match. If you're wondering if you're my skin type, I wish I had got this one from the beginning. Something told me to. I've got the Sun Beige and the Toffee, and I would mix the two. But this one is the perfect shade. It's 322 Warm Honey. That is my correct shade. It looks awesome, and I love it. So yeah. And I can even use this and mix that Sun Beige just a little bit if I wanted to. It's just a little bit off, or just a little bit, just a tiny tad dark, but it's not nothing that's too much that looks really odd. So I could mix the Sun Beige and this Warm Honey together, and it'll probably be the exact match. But this is very close, okay? Just to say, in case there's other women that might be my have the same shade or the same skin tone that I have. So yeah, it's a 322 Warm Honey is my shade. But Sun Beige is not too bad, so you can mix it up with that Warm Honey. So now we're going to get to the brows first. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara in light to medium. Love this stuff. Use it non-stop. And I'm going to apply this to my brows. I like to get my brows done and everything. That's just how I am. So I'm going to do my brows. Hopefully you can still see. I have to turn kind of sideways a little bit. I got to straighten out my brows a little bit. They done grown out a little bit more, or grew. They have grown, you guys. They have grown a little bit, which is good. So I grow them out. I was arching them a lot, and I like them being a little thicker, a little bit fuller. Love the look. Looks better to me to have brows. That's it. That's how simple that is with this Brow Stylist Plumper by L'Oreal. Recommend this product. It's awesome. It has totally changed my brow routine and I love it. I see some foundation up there that I need to kind of smooth out. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, it's time for eyeshadows and things like that. Hold on for just a minute. Try to build this mirror up a little bit so I can see without leaning over. Okay, so usually the first thing I do is I go ahead and use the Palladio shadow and liner in the shade called In the Buff. It looks like this. You can get it at Sally's Beauty Supply store. Love this product, and I'm going to apply this right underneath my brows. It's just an easy application of highlighter. A lot of times when I use this, I don't have to go back in with a highlighting shade. But for this look, I will go back in with a highlighting shade, okay? Alright, so let me go ahead and get this out of here. Or smooth it out, I should say. I don't see my other brush. Alright, let me smooth this out. And I'm using a Real Techniques shading brush. That's what I'm using. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. And the colors I've been loving, colors that I love with my skin tone, is this peanut butter shade, this bun bun shade, and this caramel shade is my favorites. These three type of orange gold shades, they look so good on my skin tone. But the one I'm going to use as a transition color will be the peanut butter shade, which is this one right here. I'm going to use that one. And what I do is I just grab a good fluffy brush. And I'm just going to use this Flower Beauty brush. It's actually an E01. It's by Flower Beauty. You can buy this at Walmart, and it's just a good brush, you guys. Okay, I'm going to dip in this peanut butter shade. And I just think this shade is so pretty. This is how it's looking so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Sigma E40 brush. If I can find it. I have so many brushes in this brush holder that sometimes it's so hard to find the brushes that I need. Okay, here it is. Yeah. I'm going to blend just right up here on the top. Blend the color peanut butter with my highlighting shade, that Palladio shadow and liner in the buff. Just kind of blend it out, you guys, just a little bit. This is a great blending brush. I love it. It's a favorite brush of mine. Okay. You're going to see me use this brush a lot to blend the colors together. What I'm going to do right now, since I'm I want to hurry up and just get done with the top and the mid portion of my eye. I'm going to take this shade Butter Pecan in the same palette. I love this shade. It's a great highlighting shade for the lid or the eyebrow bone to highlight. Using the Real Techniques shading brush as well. I'm going to dip that into the Butter Pecan shade, and right here I'm going to apply it right on top of that highlighting shadow liner that I used. It's going to brighten it up and just intensify the highlighting look up there. But I want it to be kind of bold up there. Okay. I'm going to blend that here in a minute. Okay, just like that. The next color I'm gonna use, this. Let's see. I'm gonna use the shade Mousse right here. And I'm gonna use the same brush that I used with the peanut butter. Yes, I am. I'm gonna use Mousse and apply it just like right here where my crease is at, or where it's located, right here. This look is going to be a bit warm but very pretty. If you haven't noticed, I work from my brows down and not from my eyelids to my brows. That's just what I've been doing makeup for a while. Now I'm going to place my Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate bar down for a little bit. I might be done with it, but I think I'm going to go back in with a deeper color. Now what I'm going to do is, yes, this is a Valentine's look, and no, I did not use any pinks, purples. However, you know, you can if you want to, but I'm going to use something different, and you'll see how the look's going to turn out. I'm going to use this Fierce Effects by Hard Candy in the shade Soft and Sultry. It's just this gold color. I really like it a lot. Something about it. I just love it. And I'm going to put this on. This is how it looks, like this. It's a gold color, like that. And I'm going to put this on my lid, okay? Put this on my lid. And let me find a brush. I can find one. I'm going to use this brush right here. It's just a Maybelline shadow brush, okay? And I'm going to grab this, and you can wet these shadows to intensify them. But I find that this shadow is so, look how intense that is. You can purchase these shadows at Walmart. That's where I got mine. So yes, they are very pigmented. They are very similar to the L'Oreal Infallible pigmented eyeshadows. So if you don't have them, then the Hard Candy, you get 2 of these in one pack for $6. That's how much I paid for it. Now I don't know how much they are now and if they are still selling them at Walmart, but I think I might have came across, and they do have a pink and purple shade. So if you're into that pink and purple shade on the eyes for Valentine's Day, you might want to check with Walmart because you can get two shades for $6. Yes, in a pack. So yeah, you might want to try that place out. But this is just a beautiful gold. I got this gold shade, and I don't forget, I can't remember the other shade. I think it's champagne shade, and they came in a pack, and they call soft and sultry. I don't know which one they consider soft, and which one they consider sultry, but they just have two names for two eyeshadows. So this one come out of the soft and sultry pack. Okay. Go ahead and do the other eye. Okay. Okay, I have both shades on. So now what I'm going to do, I love this brush because it not only applies shadow, but it also blends out shadow. So you could actually use it in your crease if you wanted to. I love this brush, and I found this at a wholesale store, and I love it. I wish I had like 5 of them. That's how much I love this brush. But anyways, the shadow I am about to use now, I'm going to go back in with the let's see. I have not made up my mind, you guys. It's so much I have, like, what I'm thinking about is not, it's unreal. Like, I don't know basically what I want to do, but in a way I do. I'm going to incorporate something that's Valentine's Day appropriate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. And what I'm going to use is I'm going to go back in with, let's see what shade. Is that Rum Raisin? I think it's Rum Raisin. Yeah. I'm going to go in with Rum Raisin, okay? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Rum Raisin, okay? And I'm going to put this slightly above the gold shade. Alright? So I'm going to take another brush, and the brush that I'm going to use is this one right here. It's one of the brushes you can get at Walmart. It's a double-ended. You got a pencil brush and you got an eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to take Rum Raisin and apply it a little bit above the gold color here. Just a little bit. Then I'm going to blend it. Kind of like blend the colors together. Oh, that's pretty. Let me get back closer to you. Okay. I don't want a whole lot because I don't want the colors to start looking too thick or too packed on. But I want just enough. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do before I go back in with the golden shade from the hard candy, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in my other crease color. The other crease color that I'm gonna apply is actually gonna be a W7 in the night palette. It's the Smoky shades. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna take this. Let's see what shade is this. I'm going to take this shade right here, this purpley pink shade right here where my fingernail is pointing on, that one. I'm going to take that one and I'm going to slightly put that just right on top of this color, okay? I just want to do that. But I'm going to take a new brush. I feel like I need another brush so that the color will stick out and you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to take, let's see, what brush, what brush. Okay, I'm going to take this brush right here, okay? I'm going to grab this beautiful pink, purple, lavender color and apply it just slightly on top of that rum raisin shade. So I'm stacking on colors and they're going to create an array of colors, which is going to be so beautiful when it's all over, when it's completely done. I want to put some purple or pink in it somewhere. Okay. Okay, there we go. So now what I'm going to do is there's one more thing that I want to do. I want to add a deeper tone color and also add this purple shade here. So I'm going to take the, let's see what brush. I'm going to take this, let's see. I'm going to take this brush right here. And I'm going to use my semi-sweet chocolate bar palette. And I'm going to take the shade that's in Cocoa Chili, which is right here. Alright. So I'm going to take that shade and apply this shade like right here. It's like applying shades on top of shades. This I use this deeper purple color out of the W7 in the night palette. I'm going to use this shade right here. Okay. Just going to go right on top of it, but going lower onto the lid. Okay. This is starting to look like a smoky eye. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with my peanut butter shade that I originally used, which is this shade from the Too Faced in my Sweet palette. And I got to put that color back in there because I just have to, okay? out. Now what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna use this golden shade by the Hard Candy, the Fierce Effects, and I'm gonna put this back on my lid because I took all of that color away, and I definitely want my gold shade there. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this back on as neat as I can without messing up all that double color that I put on into my crease. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty much done with the eyeshadows. This is the look that I wanted to go for. Yes, it may not be the standard Valentine's Day look, but for me, I am satisfied with this look. I like it. I've got to clean it up. Um, but when I get done with the entire look, you'll see why I went with the gold and all these other shades here. Okay, I'm not going to use an inner highlight color simply because for some reason when I use an inner highlight color, it just wants to stick and crud up in my inner tear duct area for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of clean up because I know I'm going to have to put concealer down there underneath my eyes so it doesn't bother me if a little bit of the foundation comes off. I will be using a concealer, so yeah. Help clean up that fallout that I got mainly from the, not from the, well, there's a little fallout from the palettes, but it's not much. Now, the Too Faced one, I find that it's not a whole lot of fallout, but the other ones, there is a little bit of a fallout issue. But it doesn't bother me, and so it doesn't bother me. It just doesn't bother me, I'm sorry. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and complete my eyes. And what I was thinking about doing, and I didn't get my blush anyways, so I will need to go and get my blush. And I also wanted to get a pencil. I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm going to use the Femme Couture Moon Glow Shimmer Stick, eyeshadow stick. And I'm going to line my lower lash line with this as a base. Okay. I'm going to do that. See. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Vice 3 palette and I'm going to use the shade, probably the two shades. I'm going to use the shade called Bondage and the shade Alchemy. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Anyway, it is the, where is it at? It's this shade right here. and this shade right there. This shade, that shade. Okay? Gonna use both of those on my lower lash line. Just kind of smudge the colors. Starting with the shade Bondage. Just right there at the corner. I know this look is probably like y'all going, wow. This is a look probably most would, it's just a total different type of Valentine's look. I love it. So let's go ahead and get done, okay? Let's go ahead and get the finished look, okay? I'm going to go ahead and use the Wet n Wild On Edge Long Wearing Eye Pencil in Midnight Girl by Fergie. Going to line my lower lash line. If I can. I don't think I can. Nope, I can't with that little mirror. Uh-oh. Had stuff on my finger. Yes, I love the look. It just looks so smoky and smoked out. And I'm going to clean that lower lash line here in a minute. But it's definitely what I wanted. Now I'm going to go ahead and line my top lash line with the Physician Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum. I love this, y'all. This helps the lining. It helps me to line my lash line really neat and pretty, and it also helps with winging out my liner. Love this, okay? I'm sorry I have to kind of turn sideways to do this. I'm sorry. Just a small wing. That's all I want. I only want to use fake eyelashes one time, and I'm going to do, for Valentine's Day, I might put on some eyelashes because like I said, I was curling my eyelashes for a while, and I feel like my eyelashes was broke off. So I've been just using mascara, not even curling them. So I don't want nothing too heavy or anything on my eyelashes because they are growing back. So yeah, I just want to do it one time. I don't want to do it numerous times. Dry. I use the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Mascara by Fergie. Love this mascara. This has been my favorite. And then I use the Fake Lash Instant Volume by Femme Couture. You can get this at Sally's Beauty Supply. And I like this one because it just separates the lashes. It says instant volume. For me, it doesn't give volume, okay? Just separates my lashes. So I guess it do give a little bit of volume, but it's not like what I call volume, okay? That's just my opinion, okay? All right. So I'm going to do the other eye. My mascara on my top lashes. Now, what I'm going to do is, I was thinking about doing a little bit of highlighting. I do have my concealer here. But I really want to do a little bit of highlighting for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. So I would need my beauty blender and everything to do that. And so yeah, let's try some highlighting, okay? I'm going to use this, first of all, I better go ahead and conceal my under eye area. Okay, the shade that I use to even like to give me a highlighting look is the shade it is the Maybelline New York Fit Me in the shade number 20, which is Sand Sable. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of that. I'm gonna put a little bit of this underneath my eyes. And yes, it's very, very, very highlighted, but that's the look I want, okay? That out, okay? And I'm going to use this sponge right here. This is probably going to look weird at first, but trust me, I'm gonna make it wearable, okay? Okay, for the rest of my face, I'm going to use another shade. It is the shade number 10, which is in light, okay? So this is going to really highlight. It's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer as well. Love these concealers because they're just awesome concealers. Very creamy, and I haven't had no problem with creasing. So that's always a plus. So I'm kind of doing a mini type of highlighting. Not none of that real professional type of highlighting, but just my little version of highlighting. Alright, so now I'm going to take this same sponge and I'm just going to blend it. As you can tell, this is brighter than the other one. This is in shade 10, light. There we go. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is foundation already been put on, highlighter. So it's time for powder. Alright, so for powder, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder for normal to oily skin in the shade 330 Toffee. Okay, gonna use this shade. Looks like this. Alright, And before I use that, with my under eyes, I always go back in with a corrector on top. Sometimes I use a corrector, sometimes I don't, but today I just feel like using it. I'm going to use this very first shade. These two shades are my favorite, but I'm going to use this more of an orange tone, salmon type of color. I think that's what they call it. It just really helps with dark pigmentation underneath the eyes. But when I put it on, it does not go on orange. Okay, so that's why I can put it on top of my concealers. So in other words, I use a concealer to conceal and one to correct. Okay. Some of you with great skin don't have to worry about this, okay? If you don't have no discoloration or anything like that, you can skip that part of extra concealing. Alright, now I am fully highlighted. I have corrected my under eye circles. So now we can get to powder. Now with powder, what I'm going to use is this, I think I'm going to use this here. Not sure. Hold on, let me find my powder brush. This flower brush is the F03. You can get these at Walmart. They are very soft, just like the Real Techniques brushes. I love them. But I'm going to use this brush right here by the Flower Beauty that you can get at Walmart once again. And I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade Toffee, okay? My words is getting all tied up for some reason. Okay, I'm going to apply this to my face. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and do my bronzing. With my bronzer, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I just purchased this, and you guys, I love it. Look at the mirror. Ain't that beautiful? Then you got 3 lighting shades or highlighting shades, and you got 3 bronzers, okay? I'm going to actually, today, I'm going to use all 3 shades, okay, to highlight my under eye, and then I'll use the, I think I'm going to use this shade and this shade together to bronze with, okay? Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do, though, before I bronze my whole face, I like to contour my nose. Something that I like to do first. So I'm going to grab this brush right here, which is a 6+ brush you can get on Amazon or eBay. Looks like this. And then I use the ELF Flawless Concealer Brush, okay? Alright, first thing I'm going to use is the concealer brush from ELF, and I'm going to grab this lighter shade and just put that shade on the bridge of my nose. And this is just going to slim the nose, make the nose appear slimmer. Alright. After applying that, I take this brush right here and I go in with the bronzer. Now I'm going to take the lighter shade or the cool tone shade right here to put or to contour my nose. Or, yeah, contour my nose. And because it's lighter, it's not going to be so harsh to blend. Then I take this brush back. I go back with the lighter color, And then I just go right here and kind of blend it. Just blend those lines where I had bronzed. Kind of blend it so that they don't look as harsh. Your inner corner of your eye, keep it brightened. So and at the meantime, also makes your nose look slimmer. Yeah, just like that. One more time, just lightly. Just like that. Yep. Then I'm gonna take let's see, where is it? I'm gonna take this brush. I don't know. This may not even work. I don't think so. Let me see if I can find it first. Trying to find a particular brush of mine. Here it is. I'm gonna take the ELF complexion brush. Yes, it's for powder, I think. But I'm gonna highlight my under eye area. And like I said, I'm gonna use all 3 shades up here and see how it looks, okay? Even this orange shade. I'm just gonna try it. Never hurts to try. Use both colors. Now mixing them all up. Keeping the highlighter going on the face. Right? Gonna put it up here on my forehead where I had highlighted with the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm using all 3 of those highlighting shades once again, using all 3 of them, all 3 of these shades. First time doing it, but I've been wanting to do it just to see how it looks. Now that my face have been highlighted, it's time for bronzing. Okay, for bronzer, I'm gonna try to find my bronzer brush first of all. If I can find it. I know I have it in here somewhere. Okay, what I'm gonna do is bronze up my face with the Real Techniques blush brush. I do like to bronze up my face with that because after I highlight, sometimes the highlight can be a little bit too bright for my skin tone. So I'm gonna actually bronze up my face. And what I said is I was going to use this shade and this shade. Mix together both of those shades. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can put those aside because they're like in my way. Alright. I always like to start on my forehead because if the color doesn't look right, I know not to continue on, bronzing on the rest of my face. Okay, just like that. Okay, I'm going to take my powder brush back. And I'm just going to go across my jawline because I put bronzer underneath my jawline or underneath my chin. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this middle color here and bronze up the area underneath my cheeks, which is my cheekbone. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to use this shade right here. Then kind of go up with it and back down. Just like that. Ready for blush, and then I will go back to the bronzer. So what I'm gonna do is, use my blush, which is the Wet n Wild Fergie. It's brand new. It's the Center Stage collection. In the shade Brush with Danger. I decided to use this one because it's such a light pink. I want to incorporate something that's pink and red on my face. So I decided to use this color as my blush. It's very pigmented, as you can see on my fingers, so it's not going to take like a whole lot of product. I don't need a whole lot of product is what I'm saying. So I'm going to take my blush brush, just the Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm going to barely put some on because this looks very pigmented, like super pigmented. There we go. All right, very pigmented. I like this. I had to put some pink in there because it is Valentine's Day. Have to put it in there somewhere, okay? I'm going to take the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and the deeper tone brown shade I'm going to put like right up under my cheekbones, right down here, okay? And I'm going to use this Real Techniques sculpting brush, which looks like this. And I'm going to sculpt my cheekbone. And just blend it on into the blush. I want my blush brush and just kind of go back over it a little bit. Just kind of like so it won't look so harsh right there. Just take some of that blush because that color is very pigmented. I like that, but you cannot put it. I'm kind of used to just adding adding bronzer on like the way, other shades that I have. I can put it on kind of heavy, but with this palette, I have to kind of get used to the fact that this palette is very pigmented. And I don't need as much, product as you would with other products, okay? Now what I do is I take this contour brush by Real Techniques, and I take this light shade and I just go under here and I just clean this line up here. Just clean it up like that. And it also contours that area. Highlights, not contour, but highlight that area. And also sculpt out the cheeks. Sculpt the cheeks. Alright, there's only one thing that I want to do just to add some intensity to this look before I get to the part, which is the lipstick, is what we're lacking. But first of all, let me go ahead and put on the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara Plus by Fergie on my lower lash line. I didn't do that because I knew I had to put all that concealer and highlight on, so. And I'm just going to put a little bit on. Like I said, if you want to wear falsies, you can. It will make this look, especially it being kind of smoky and all, it will make the look even pop, okay? You can use that if you like to do that. That would be beautiful. But what I want to do is, because I don't see a whole lot of that purple in there, I'm going to go back with the Vice 3 palette. And I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to add, this brush is a brush that I got from Walmart. It's the Shade and Blend is what it's called. It looks like this. It's got a pretty pink handle. And I'm going to take the shadow Vanity, which is right here. And I'm going to add that color to my eyes. I just feel like I lost some purple somewhere. Maybe when I was blending or whatnot, I lost some purple. I want that purple on there. I want something too that represents, you know, Valentine's. I don't want to lose it. Very pretty. I can see the purple now. It's so pretty. And I'll need my blending brush just a little bit. One more thing I'm going to do. First of all, let me blend this out. Usually I keep my brushes out, but I thought I was completely done with my blending. I know I'm not in focus right now, but I'm trying to grab my brush, my E40. Okay, I'm going to blend this just a little bit. Not too much, because I don't want to lose the color. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Bondage, which I used on my lower lash line here. Going to take Bondage again. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to lightly add this like right up in here. I want that corner to be very intense, very bold, very noticeable, and very strong. Yes, I do. And these brushes are not bad, you guys. I think I paid $2. I don't remember. I think I got, I don't know if there's one to a pack or two. I can't remember. I had hauled these, and they're not bad. Very satisfied with this look now. Really, really like it. Can't even hardly talk. Turned out really, really good. Now, when it comes down to lipstick, okay. Alright, when it comes down to lipstick, it's all preference when it comes down to Valentine's Day. Some like pink, some like purple, some like different colors, some like to go more dramatic. I mean, everybody has their choice of lipsticks. And what I did is I brought in like 4 lipsticks, and I'm going to show you all 4 lipsticks, and I brought one gloss as well. So the first two is well, the first one I'm going to show is this Kate lipstick in the shade 29. It's a new one by Kate. I love these. All right. I'm gonna try this one. This is like a purple velvet color to me. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna grab my smaller mirror so I can see really good. I didn't bring a lip liner, but okay, that's the first. Well, okay, that's the first choice. Now, don't forget that this is a dramatic eye. It does have some purple, some gold, and so this would be like something, maybe this look would be something for you girls that love more dramatic looks or more intense Valentine looks. It's not what I consider like it's not actually what I will be wearing. This look is more dramatic. So this lipstick to me makes it even more dramatic in a sense. One thing that I did not do is I didn't set my makeup with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Set Spray. I'm going to do that right now. I used a little bit too much. It's not recommended to use that much, but I love it that much. But anyways, this is one lipstick look which makes the look really, really dramatic and very noticeable. You will be very like outstanding. You know, you would be the one that someone would look at and be like, wow, her makeup. You know, it's very, very bold in a sense. So with this lip top, with this eye look, I think is very bold. Okay, that's one look. Change the lipstick. Okay, this is one of the LA Colors Chunky Lip Pencils. It's in this fuchsia color. It's not super, super matte, but this color to me is like Valentine. You know, it's just a very beautiful light to medium fuchsia color. I like it. I like it with the eyes. So I like this one. Okay, this look, yeah, I like this one a lot. So yeah, here's another look as far as using another lipstick. The chunky lip pencils, you guys. Okay, this is it. All right, let's go. Okay, here's another look using another LA Colors Chunky Lip Pencil. This is the red one, the deep red. This is pretty as well. This is the standard color that many women wear. So I think this is also pretty with the eyes. It's also bold with the eyes in my opinion. I think the pink is not as bold. In my opinion, everybody have their own likes and what they like to do. But this is the red color. And plus your teeth will look super white, okay? So think about red, okay? All right, so this is another. Here's another look. It is an Avon lip gloss. I can't remember, but it's in the shade Infinitive or Infinite Berry. And I don't remember the name of these. I bought this a while back. Thought it was a beautiful red shade. This one is a little bit, like it says, more like a wine color to me, or a berry color. It really is compared to the chunky lip pencil. It was a little bit more brighter red or cherry red. This is more like a wine color red or a berry red. So this is how a deeper tone red will look with this eye look. The thing about these lip glosses, I don't know if they still sell these. They are kind of hard to put on. Like, it's kind of like a mess. So my lipstick may not look as good as I want it to look as far as being in line. But yeah, you get the idea. So this is how this would look, like a wine color red, okay, with this eye look. All right. Okay, you guys, I haven't fixed my hair yet, but I'm getting ready to do something with it. Maybe something similar to what it looks like now. But I decided to go with this color. I just think it looks really pretty with the really smoky eye look and the gold. And I just think this color, this Fuchsia color by the LA Colors Chunky Lip Pencil, I went with how it contrasts. I spit on myself. I love how the eyeshadows contrast with the lipstick. Not contrast, but I love how the eye color just goes so well with the lipstick. That purple right up here on top and this fuchsia pink just looks amazing together. And that little bit of gold, it just kind of just brings out my skin tone and even my hair color. It just all to me goes together. It's like, this look to me is like an after party type of look. Like, you can go into a regular Valentine's get together and wear a nude lip, okay? Just put on a nude lip. This will look totally nice and natural. Well, not natural, but it would totally look nice and not overdone. But at the after party, which is the time you know, like it says, the after party, this would be definitely a look that I would rock at the after party, okay? Decide to go to celebrate, whether it's a dancing place, a place to dance or whatnot. I would definitely wear this lipstick with the eyes. Yes, I would. I would totally rock this look. Okay, I'm going to try to do a little something something to this hair of mine. All right, just to kind of brush through it since I had the headband on. Okay, you guys, this is the look. I hope you enjoyed it. This is just a little bit. I fixed my hair a little bit, and this is the look. This is what I will be rocking at the after party. Now, if you saw my lip swatching video with the LA Color chunky lip pencils, the very neutral colors, kind of like a natural, pretty, nice look. That is the look that I will be rocking for Valentine's Day, as far as me going out or whatnot. But this look will be the after party, okay? All right, this would be something I will wear when I go out, wherever me and the group wants to go to and just celebrate. I would definitely rock this, whether it be to a nightclub or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I made after party. So this look is beautiful to me, and I'm gonna rock it for the rest of the day. I'm not ashamed to rock this look right now, okay? So yeah, you guys, this is the look, and I'm sorry I didn't have anything pink. Um I did have another tank top that had some pink in it, and I did have another tank top that had horse. I will have to do that. I will wear that in the next tutorial because I got one more tutorial to do. But I feel like, you don't always have to wear pink or red. You can wear black, okay, and be fine. But it's all up to your own preference, or the you know what I mean? It's all up to your preference as to what you like to wear or whatnot. But yeah, this is a look. Hope you enjoyed. This is how it looks up close and personal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, you guys, that is it, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is my first tutorial on this channel, and so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like it, give me a thumbs up, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and also leave me a comment, you guys. And you can suggest different things if you like. What would you like to see on this channel? What would you like for me to do? So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial or this makeup look as much as I did. And yeah, I'm going to let you go. So remember, you are beautiful, and stay beautiful. Mwah. And happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye. Bye.